All right, Kenman here. I'm at Kansept. I'm with Nathan, and we're going to do a pocket check today. What do you got on you, bud?
Let's see. I got the production strips that I personally customized myself. I got some G-Carta pivot collars, and I did a custom pocket clip out of G10 and G-Carta.
Very cool. What's your channel again?
Nathan's Knives.
Excellent. Go to Nathan's Knives. Subscribe. Wow,
Next
look at that.
one, we have the Opal G10 scales on my Mini Adamas. This was a fun little project I did for myself.
Very cool.
Love this thing. Really, really happy with how these turned out.
What's going on right there?
I got a little etch of trees, Pacific Northwest kind of theme from Benchmade's.
Very cool.
They
Very
offer
cool.
that. They offer that
Service,
at
yeah.
Yeah.
Very good stuff.
I did that. I got
More to come.
Really excited about this one. This is the Yipper. So you guys all know who he is, Ben Peterson.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Beautiful design. MKM.
That's
Italian
not bad.
made. Axis lock. Perfect size. You got that finger, a little pinch grip.
Ben Peterson.
Yeah.
Finger length and perfect pinch grip from Tri-State.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. So we got the Yipper. I'm already in love with that thing.
Yeah, that thing's cool. I'm not a big smaller knife guy, but that.
I had to have it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I can't wait to customize that. That one's gonna be fun.
What do you plan to do? Hint, hint. Shh, shh. It's top secret.
Well, any color goes good with black, so whatever your mind can imagine,
Right.
something along those lines.
Cool. Excellent.
The only OTF in the world that I love, EMP EDC.
Yeah.
What is this one? Do you know? I can't think of it. EMP EDC. What is it called? Pulse. Love this thing.
Nice action.
Not an OTF fan, but I love that one. What else? What do I got?
Still going.
Okay, Berg blades. I got the Slim.
Oh, look at that thing.
Love this knife. This was actually a Grail knife of mine until he did a drop. I don't know. Last year sometime, jumped on it, had to have it.
Stout.
Frame lock, beautiful stonewash.
Yeah, that stonewash looks really good.
Blue Anno, love that thing. What else? Another personal favorite is the Arcane Design Co. Crit. This thing is one of my favorites. I also have his Creature, but I don't have that on me. Love this thing. Love the intense belly and pointiness, stabbiness, whatever you want to call it, on the Crit. Love that thing. What else? My favorite Kansept knife, since I'm here with him, the Bulldozer. This is the premium.
It's getting used.
Yeah, this is the premium with the S35 and the carbon fiber. And just as the name implies, the Bulldozer, this thing cuts through anything. So I love using this thing
Beefy
every
blade.
day. What else?
Still going? You got more?
I think that's it. That's all.
That's it? All right. Hey, thank you very much.
No problem.
Good looking stuff. You carry this every day?
I try
For
to.
the show.
I try to.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, Kenman here, still at Kansept Knives. I'm with Johnathan, knife maker extraordinaire. What do you got in your pockets today?
All kinds of crap. See,
Let's check it out.
we got fire.
Okay, fire is important.
We got light, textures, colors and textures,
Excellent.
more textures,
like I said,
more textures.
They're very inviting to the touch.
Touch them.
I will.
probably great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They touch the fidget.
The shop keys.
Not behind.
Shop
In
keys.
case you get a splinter,
Okay.
we got you covered. We got the. Let's start on the other side. We got
Yeah, and it's.
my pocket carry prototype #1 of the Hovern, which will be coming out in April. Had it 3 days, dropped it down the engine bay, got that beautiful scratch right there.
Yeah.
It's still hurt. It's shine. It wakes at me every time I open it. But yeah, love this thing.
Nice front flip.
And my favorite of the prototypes of the Ekis in
That is gorgeous.
120 volt green. Look at the shimmer.
Yeah, when you showed me that earlier, that's just
Love it.
sick.
So smooth.
Just so I don't.
And that milling pattern. What did you call it again?
It's a turning diffusion pattern.
Turning diffusion, like brains or fingerprints.
Yep.
Or yeah, that's it. Excellent, good stuff. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Have a great time at Blade Show Texas.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, Kenman here, just wrapped up at the Kansept booth at Blade Show Texas 2024, and just wanted to talk about my experience I had over there. You just saw I did a pocket check for Nathan of Nathan's Knives, and Johnathan Sibley. He's one of Kansept's knife designer and creators. And those guys were just really friendly, entertaining to talk to. You could see in their pocket checks it was quite a good time. But yeah, subscribe to Nathan's Knives. I'll put the link right there. He's got a lot of good stuff going on, a lot of custom stuff on his channel that I'm very interested. I'm going to be watching a lot of his stuff in the future. But yeah, he was very entertaining to talk to about knives and customizations and things like that. And you know, we talked about stuff other than knives too. I started talking to Johnathan, and next thing you know, we're talking about music and life, and met his family and his kid. I gave his kid one of those the gravity knives that I had, but just had a really good experience over there with those guys, and bought a couple of knives. I bought several knives at the show. I haven't even finished all my footage for the show yet, so you haven't seen the showcase of my haul, but I was going to go over the Kansept experience today. I do have this Kansept Corbett mini cleaver. I just wanted to get it out. This happened to be one of the only Kansept knives, or the only Kansept knife that I had prior to the show. But yeah, this little mini Corbett cleaver is cool. I just like it, and so I figured I'd put it on there real quick. But this is my show haul from Blade Show Texas. If you saw for Jonathan's pocket check, one of the things in his pocket, he does textures, little fidgety kind of worry stones, and this is one of them. He gave it to me, basically. He was like, oh no, that one's for you. And I was like, what? You know, that's really cool. But it's kind of a bone or antler. You see that texture? It's got those nice ridges on there. Sit there and just rub it in and just make it smoother and smoother. Then he's got it layered with a piece of G10. Ooh, get her in focus. So it's a nice little pocket piece. Nice little texture. He said he's always got some on him. He's always making them, but he was nice enough to give me this one. It was really cool, and I've been kind of carrying it since. I enjoy it. It's nice to have that and these two knives that I got. So I'll go through both of them. This one here is the Shikari. So Kansept Shikari. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way so we're kind of showcasing this knife. Kansept Shikari with this titanium bolster button lock. It feels like the blade is almost heavy. That makes sense, because when you use that flipper tab, which is the only way to do it, there's no fuller or anything for flicking it out. I mean, I guess you could use the button, obviously. Oops. So it's a button lock, but when you get on this flipper tab, I'm going to try to fail it. I'm going to push it as soft as I possibly can, barely try to break it, and see how it kind of, once you get a little bit of pressure on there, it basically sends it all the way out, and it doesn't require too much to kind of whip it back in there. I feel like it's got a little bit of weight. We'll throw it on the scale in a second here, but it's definitely a nice knife. I picked it up and immediately was like, ooh, this feels good. But that micarta with the titanium on the bolster, just is nice. The way that thumb kind of has that little ramp up right there with those jimps. Very solid looking and feeling. It just, you know how it is. I see things, I look, I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. I look at stuff, and some of them you can see it from far, and you're like, okay, I like the style of that. And then you kind of go in for that closer look, start feeling it. Blade is centered nicely, solid. Just got a nice, good look, very clean. They put all their little information tucked in up in here. And then they got their little Kansept logo there. But other than that, it's a very clean look on this knife. Oh, that titanium. Ah, good stuff, right? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, totally forgot. So I have not had this long, but I've already modified it. I put a different pocket clip on there. I think this is a CJRB clip that I had in my little pile. Long story short, you cannot flip the clip. So 3 of the 5 knives I bought at Blade Show cannot swap the clip. They're fully righties. Think about that. I bought them. But this is one of them, so I can't put the clip on the other side. But the clip that it came with is one of these that I just can't stand. I'll put it on this side so you can kind of see how it works. But it starts this way, goes up and then over. So it puts where it sits in your pocket much lower, so that it would sit in your pocket. This much would stick out versus this one, this deep carry now. It goes all the way to there. I wouldn't say this is my favorite pocket clip, but of all the pocket clips I see, this is my least favorite. I had this one on a QSP Parrot, I think it was, and I took it off of there right away too. I don't like the way they feel. It kind of makes it more of a hot spot to me, just the shape of that. I had another one. I checked it. It fits. This one now is great. And what's nice about the way only righty clip will work for my lefty, when I squeeze this, I've got just this nice area that I'm grabbing. Feels really good. Then my fingers come around there. There's no hot spots whatsoever. Thumb sits in there really nice. Oh, like this knife quite a bit. Button lock works really good as well. Very happy with it. Okay, the other one. This one is my favorite from the show. This is the Tuckamore. Kansept Tuckamore. This blade shape is crazy. It's a liner lock. There is no flipper tab or anything. It's basically just got that fuller hole. You can thumb it out or flick it out, or I suppose you can roll it out if that's your fancy. But yeah, flicks out really nice. You cannot swap the clip, but I just love the way this knife looks. Titanium, all the black is titanium. Then it's got this micarta inlay. CPM 20 CV blade. That liner, see how it goes in there, and then the micarta, it stops it. So basically it comes up right to there and just boom. Fantastic. Let's do some close-ups. So yeah, titanium frame or scales, like I said, with the micarta inlay, titanium pocket clip. All the info is kind of tucked up in there, like I said, on both of them. So the branding is fairly hidden. This one has like the designer logo on the one side, the Kansept on the other side. It's inside that fuller kind of hole. Doesn't really bother me too much. The drop is really nice. Flicks. I love this knife. Sometimes it's tough. I played roulette with this at the show. I asked them how many more they had. This is the one that they had. And I looked at it and I walked away from it. And I came by later and I looked at it and then I walked away from it. And then the first day ended and I walked away from it. And then on Saturday I walked by it a few times. And then it was like, all right, well, still here. Game over, I'm buying it. And I'm very happy I did. I love it. This knife is so cool. Something about it. You know how things just... something draws you in. I like the way it feels. This big, long, flat blade. My finger sits in this like ramp spot. Oh, really nice. Big old jimps. Blade is solid. Centering nicely. Ooh, fun to actuate. Fun to look at. Just something about the way this black and this micarta on there just pops. I dig it. Everybody's got their own style, their own feeling. This one is a Kenman official. For real. I'm going to do some more in-depth looks with these as I carry them along more and kind of get used to them. This is just kind of a quick look. I wanted to talk about Kansept and how I had a good experience over there with those guys. and show off what I got at the show. One other thing is Kansept makes a few all lefty version knives. They had one there, but it wasn't a style that I was fond of. Long story short, they did show me one that I have coming soon that I have ordered. And they went ahead and honored their sale prices because they had some really good deals at the show. That's another reason to go to the show, because they don't have retail price on a lot of this stuff. You're getting show prices, so you're getting a special, which is pretty rad. So what they did is they gave me that huge discount on a lefty version, and I ordered it from their website, and I got the discount that I would have got had it been at the show, and it has now been shipped, and I will be doing on the unboxing for it pretty soon. Oh, how cool is that? All I can say, great experience with Kansept knives. I only had this one, even though I do really enjoy this knife. I did the dye on this. This was a jade, and I made it this darker green. But it's a fun little knife. It's a fun company. Subscribe to Nathan's Knives. Check him out. Johnathan Sibley's stuff is really cool. Check out his designs. Very good guy. He gave me this little thing. How cool. But yeah, I'm hoping to go some more blade shows in the future, talk to those guys, watch some of Nathan's custom stuff. I'd love to pick Jonathan's brain some more. He and I talked for quite a while. Really great guy. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Stay sharp, check out some Kansept knives, and we will see you soon.